Gaius Octavius, later known as Augustus, was born in 63 BC into a wealthy and well-connected family. His upbringing was marked by privilege and education, preparing him for a significant role in Roman society. Though not directly descended from Julius Caesar, Octavian was his great-nephew and chosen heir. This connection to Caesar would prove pivotal in his rise to power. This unexpected inheritance would shape Octavian's destiny and the future of Rome. The young man found himself thrust into the heart of Roman politics. At the time, Rome was a republic, but years of civil war had left it unstable and yearning for strong leadership. The political landscape was fraught with danger and opportunity. Octavian was just 18 years old when Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC. The murder of his great-uncle was a turning point that would set him on a path to greatness. Though grief-stricken, he showed remarkable maturity and political acumen. He quickly understood the importance of seizing the moment. He traveled to Rome, skillfully navigating the treacherous political landscape. His journey was both a physical and symbolic step towards his future. He rallied Caesar's loyalists to his side, using the name Caesar to bolster his claim. His ability to inspire and lead was evident even at this young age. Octavian's youth belied a sharp mind and a steely determination to avenge his great-uncle and secure his own position. His ambition and strategic thinking would soon change the course of Roman history. Octavian's rise to power was not without its challenges. He faced opposition from Mark Antony, a powerful general who had also served under Caesar. The two clashed in a series of civil wars that engulfed the Roman world. Octavian skillfully used propaganda and forged alliances to defeat his enemies. He portrayed himself as the defender of Rome and the rightful heir to Caesar's legacy. In 43 BC, Octavian formed the Second Triumvirate with Antony and another general named Lepidus. This uneasy alliance was meant to restore order and avenge Caesar's death. The Triumvirate, however, was plagued by mistrust and rivalry, particularly between Octavian and Antony. Their clash was not just about political power, but also about personal ambition and the future direction of Rome. The Second Triumvirate was a period of both stability and bloodshed. The triumvirs ruthlessly purged their enemies, executing hundreds of senators and wealthy citizens. They also waged war against Caesar's assassins, finally defeating them at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC. This victory solidified the triumvirate's hold on power, but did little to quell the underlying tensions. While Antony focused on consolidating power in the east, Octavian concentrated on Italy and the west. He proved to be a shrewd administrator and a capable general. He distributed land to his veterans, securing their loyalty. He also cultivated the support of the Roman people, presenting himself as a bringer of peace and order. The fragile alliance between Octavian and Antony eventually crumbled. Their rivalry, fueled by ambition and personal animosity, escalated into open conflict. Antony's relationship with Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, further strained relations with Octavian. Octavian skillfully used this affair to turn public opinion against Antony, portraying him as a traitor under the sway of a foreign queen. The final showdown came at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Octavian's fleet, commanded by the skilled Admiral Agrippa, decisively defeated the combined forces of Antony and Cleopatra. The victory at Actium marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Octavian, now the undisputed master of Rome, stood on the cusp of a new era. Section 5, Emperor Augustus, bringing peace to Rome. After the decisive Battle of Actium, Octavian returned to Rome as a conquering hero, celebrated by the masses. In recognition of his achievements, he was granted the title Augustus, meaning revered or sacred by the Roman Senate. This moment marked a significant turning point in Roman history, signaling the end of the Republic and the dawn of the Empire. Augustus, while careful to maintain the facade of the Republic, was in every sense the first Roman emperor, wielding absolute power. Under his rule, he ushered in a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, which lasted for over 2 centuries. Augustus understood the critical importance of stability after decades of brutal civil war and unrest. To achieve this, he implemented a series of comprehensive reforms that centralized power and streamlined the administration of the vast Roman Empire. He restructured the Roman army, creating a professional standing force to maintain order within the empire and defend its extensive borders. Additionally, he initiated a vast building program, famously claiming to have found Rome a city of brick and left it a city of marble, transforming its architecture and infrastructure. Section 6. Augustus the Builder transforming Rome's landscape. Augustus's building projects were not merely about beautification, but also about demonstrating the power and prosperity of his reign. His vision was to leave a lasting legacy that would be remembered for generations. He renovated existing temples and public buildings, ensuring that the architectural heritage of Rome was preserved and enhanced. Augustus constructed new aqueducts to supply water to the growing city, addressing the needs of an expanding population and improving public health. He also built grand forums and theaters for public gatherings, creating spaces where citizens could come together for entertainment and civic activities. His building projects created jobs, improved infrastructure, and stimulated the economy, contributing to the overall prosperity of Rome. These projects fostered a sense of civic pride among the Roman citizens, making them feel more connected to their city and its achievements. One of his most ambitious projects was the Forum of Augustus, a monumental space that symbolized the power and grandeur of his rule. This vast complex included a temple dedicated to Mars Ultor, the avenging god of war, reflecting Augustus's military prowess. The Temple of Mars Ultor was not just a religious site but also a symbol of Augustus's victory and divine favor. This temple served as a monument to Augustus's victory at Philippi, a pivotal battle that secured his power. It also stood as a reminder of his role as a defender of Rome, protecting the city and its people. The Forum also housed a library, law courts, and other essential civic buildings, making it a hub of Roman intellectual and legal life. Statues of Roman heroes adorned the Forum, celebrating the empire's illustrious past and inspiring future generations. These statues and monuments showcased the empire's cultural and military achievements, reinforcing the glory and strength of Rome under Augustus's rule. Section 7. A lasting legacy, the Pax Romana. Augustus's reign ushered in the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity that lasted for over 2 centuries. This golden age saw a flourishing of art, literature, and architecture. Trade routes flourished, connecting the far-flung corners of the empire. Augustus's reforms brought stability and prosperity to the Roman world. His reign saw the rise of great Roman writers like Virgil and Ovid, whose works celebrated the achievements of Rome and the wisdom of its emperor. The Pax Romana was a time of relative peace and stability, allowing Roman culture to flourish and spread throughout the Mediterranean world. It was a testament to Augustus's vision and leadership. Section 8. The succession question, ensuring stability. Augustus understood that a stable succession was crucial to the long-term survival of the empire he had created. He carefully groomed potential heirs, including his stepson Tiberius, but faced a series of tragedies and setbacks. His chosen successors often predeceased him, forcing him to make difficult choices. Despite the challenges, Augustus ultimately succeeded in establishing the principle of dynastic succession. He ensured that power remained within his family, the Julio-Claudian dynasty. This decision shaped the future of the Roman Empire for better or for worse. It laid the foundation for a system of hereditary rule that would last for centuries. Section 9. Augustus in Life and Death, the Emperor's Image. Augustus understood the power of image and propaganda. He carefully cultivated a public persona of piety, moderation, and concern for the welfare of Rome. He presented himself as a first citizen, a servant of the state, rather than an absolute ruler. This image, carefully crafted through statues, coins, and official pronouncements, helped to legitimize his rule. Even in death, Augustus's legacy was carefully managed. His mausoleum, a massive circular tomb, became a symbol of his lasting impact on Rome. His deeds were inscribed on bronze tablets and placed outside the mausoleum for all to see. These res gestae divi Augusti served as a testament to his achievements and a model for future emperors. Section 10. The Cult of Augustus, a god among men. After his death in AD 14, Augustus was deified by the Roman Senate. Temples were erected in his honor, and he was worshipped as a god throughout the empire. This cult of Augustus served to reinforce the legitimacy of his successors and to bind the vast and diverse empire together under a common religious and political symbol. The cult of Augustus was more than just a religious phenomenon, it was a powerful tool of imperial propaganda. It promoted loyalty to the emperor and reinforced the idea of Rome's divine destiny. The worship of Augustus alongside the traditional Roman gods became an integral part of Roman life, demonstrating the enduring impact of his reign. Section 11. The enduring significance of Augustus. Augustus's legacy is profound and multifaceted. He was a skilled politician, a ruthless general, and a shrewd administrator. He brought an end to decades of civil war and established a stable and enduring empire. His reforms laid the foundation for the Pax Romana, a golden age of peace and prosperity. His influence on Roman art, architecture, and literature is undeniable. Augustus's reign marked a turning point in Western civilization. He transformed Rome from a republic into an empire, setting the stage for centuries of Roman dominance. His name became synonymous with power, authority, and imperial grandeur. His legacy continues to fascinate and inspire, reminding us of the enduring impact of a single individual on the course of history.